Hi everyone, Siavash here from GMI Technology. In this video, I'm going to go through a walkthrough of how the platform that we are using, which is built on top of GHL, Go High Level, works and how it can actually save you a ton of time with the proper automations, workflows, and ton of features that it has. Obviously, I won't be able to go into every single features, but I'm just gonna talk about a couple of the most important one that I found it really cool to have. So first of all, whether you're starting your own business or you already have a business online and you just want to make sure that you're up to date and easy to handle things, you definitely want to look at this one. To give you a quick example, for example, let's say if you're running a business right now, you probably have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, a Google My Business page, TikTok, website, and everyone can access your contact via any of those platforms. So it's going to be very hard to kind of like keep track of like, oh, did I answer that lead from the web chat that we had, or did I answer that lead from the Instagram DM? Because they are all different platforms. Now, what we can do in GHL is we basically have a conversation tab in here that feeds every single type of conversation in here. So whether it's coming from email, whether it's coming from Messenger, Instagram, Facebook, GMB, they all come in here. Very handy. You get a notification. We have a mobile app as well that you can actually contact the lead straight away via your mobile app. So that is one of my favorite features in here. The other one is basically what we call automation. So this is where all the magics happen. This is where you basically automate. You can automate your whole business. So let's say someone contacted you like in the middle of the night. Specifically, let's say if you are, I don't know, like in a health niche chiropractor, they see your ad 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Obviously, there's no one on at the office to respond to them. And you know, these days, people, they don't have patience, specifically if they're in pain. So if they text you or they react with your content and they don't get anything back like this, they got to go to another chiropractor, for example. And if that chiropractor is using any of these automations, they're going to be able to land that client. So it is very important to be able to actually be able to answer to your lead 24/7. So that's what we do in here. We can set up automation using pre-built SMS or emails, or like an advanced version using ChatGPT or AI to converse with the potential lead and actually book them and making sure that they're not gonna go to your competition. This is super helpful with other businesses that uses a lot of phone conversation. Let's say you're a plumber and you're most of the time on the job, so you're not basically able to answer all of your calls. And as you know, if I have a plumbing issue, I'm gonna search on Google, call the first one. If it goes busy, they don't answer, I go to the next one, until I get someone to answer me. So super important to be able to reply to your basically leads like this. This is what we can do in here. Ton of automation. This is just some of them that I've built for specific snapshots that I have for a healthcare niche, but definitely this can be done for other niches as well. I'm just going to go and show you an example of the things that you can actually add within a workflow. So let's go ahead and create a workflow in here just to give you an example of the things that we have access to. So every workflow is going to have a trigger which basically automates and tells the system, hey, once any of these things gets triggered, we're going to start doing things. For example, one of the things that I really like is the booking. So you want to make sure that when someone books, you want to make sure that they show up. So what we can do, we can automate that process. As soon as someone books an appointment with you, we send them a confirmation email with a link. If it's a Zoom call or if it's a face-to-face meeting, we're going to send them the address. And then we can have it automated to send them a message or a reminder 24 hours before, 1 hour before, and those kind of things, both in email and SMS. Super helpful. It's gonna decreases the no-show that you'll get significantly. And as you can see, there are a lot more triggers in here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we can even have triggers based on the email even. So if someone opens up one of your emails, one of your promotional emails, and you know that they've opened it, but they haven't actually clicked on it or taken action, you can send them another email tailored to that and say, hey, we've noticed that you've seen our promotion. Is there anything that you would like us to answer? Do you have any questions? Those kind of things to make it easier for them to move to the next step. So ton of stuff in here that you can use. And if you're a course creator, there is a whole section for online courses. So if you're a coach, you have course. That's what I do as well. I use some of the functionalities for my consultant business, and the coursing that I have that I give to people definitely makes it super easy because we get all of these triggers, payments, everything handles within one platform. That's the beauty of GHL, letting you to do all of this. So that's a quick overview of automation. And just to give you like a little bit of taste on how helpful this is, there's something called webhooks. So let's just go ahead and put a trigger in here. Then we have something called webhooks, so custom webhooks and also pre-built webhooks. This basically opens up a whole ton of integration. I'm not sure if you've heard about like some platforms like Zap or Zapier that you can actually within your GHL, you can actually set up a webhook. It talks to that Zapier platform, and then from there you can integrate to a ton of other platforms like Google Sheet, Google Drive, a lot of health clinic platforms, Java, depending on what type of clients you have. There's really hard to find something that you won't be able to integrate with. I've built integrations for platforms that are like built in look like a Windows 98 platform. So it is always doable, and it's amazing when it starts working and everything just clicks in, and clients are going to be, wow, how do you do that? Like there's a platform that we have in here in Australia for chiropractors called Spinalogic. It's very, very old school. It doesn't have any type of like integration, but we were able to actually get our developers to build up a small piece of code that actually hooks it up to GHL, and everything works flawlessly. So everything is possible as long as you know what you're doing. Amazing. I just wanted to point this out as well. So these are a couple of the things in regards to automation. Now think about how you can actually use this for reputation management if you're selling to your clients. So for example, if you want to tell them that, hey, as soon as someone comes visit your practice or visit your business and they leave, you can put a delay of 1 day, 2 days, 3 days based on the services that you offer, and ask them to give us a review. And we can also filter those reviews out based on surveys. So we do some survey in advance to make sure that we're going to get 5-star reviews, and then send them the link to review. And then on top of that, let's say that you want to make your own referral engine for your clients. You can do that as well. Then we got a pipeline, which is another beautiful thing that you can have in GHL. So it basically shows you where each of your leads are at the moment and where are they sitting and what you need to do. It shows how much money you have if you actually give them a value as well. Super helpful. And one last thing that I want to mention is within the marketing, we have the social planner that you can actually hook up any of these social media platform and basically do your posting and those kind of things on autopilot. And recently they've added AI to this platform, both content AI and also image AI. So you can basically have this whole thing run on autopilot using AI and automation. One last thing, you can make it customizable if you're running an agency with adding your own links as well, and then building a web pages for that. So it's amazing the amount of stuff that you can do. That was just scratching the surface. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you have any question, you know how to find me. There should be a link somewhere around the comment section, depending on where you're watching this video. But hey, let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.